don't panic. You didn't miss anything. I haven't died yet in the video series, but at some point in the near future, I will die and end up on this new island. Anyway, today we are going to go through and start exploring the Nether. The video that I had last was originally way longer because I was looking for a specific thing to happen that never happened, and I just kept recording. So we're going to cut right into that. But today we're going to explore the Nether and start branching out and building out things. I am missing a clip. That clip for some reason won't render in DaVinci Resolve. It says it's corrupted even though it plays in the player, and I can't actually get it to render. That clip is where I set up the initial Nether portal entrance. So hopefully that's not too much, but anyway, let's get started with the video. Okay, so we have a safe way in and out of the Nether, and I think it's going to be time to explore. And I don't want to explore this in a dangerous, just like pillar out on a one wide. I want to be safe while I'm doing this, and I've got to build the stair. It's got to get built eventually. What's the point in just building the quick path and not building the safe path? I mean, I know we don't know where we're going, but I know I want my primary Nether paths at 0, so might as well start establishing those, and then we can come back and do the exploration. And we know we're in a crimson biome, which means that we know we can set up an area to get the hoglins, or we can set up an area to get piglins in this space. So we'll probably have a bartering hall somewhere around here, but before we can worry about bartering, we got to get gold. And really what I want out of the Nether is a fortress, because I want a blaze rod. If I get a blaze rod, then I can get redstone. If I get redstone, then I can really start making some cool stuff. Another way we can get a brewing stand is by exploring the overworld. We can find some villages, and maybe there's a village with a cleric already in it. There's a cleric already in the village, then we can take their brewing stand. But really, that's what I want, is a brewing stand. So we came up to one of these lava pillars. I have a couple of options. I can pillar all the way up, or I can do some pokery and make this go the way I want it to. I think we're gonna do to make it go the way we want. We've got 2 of them that are gonna have this done on it. And the goal is not to light ourselves on fire right now. What we're going to do is place a block there, and then place a block there. And I believe now we could remove that. No, we can't. And then what we're going to do is place some walls there. I don't know if we need them further, but we definitely need walls there. And then we're gonna go down and down one more. We're doing the same thing we just did. Place another one, and then wall, build around this. We can take out the crafting table tower. I believe we can also break that one, that one, and that one. Place those back. So now that's just gonna redirect the lava around. Okay, we can see my Nether portal. It's not been that far that we've traveled, but this is going to be 0. So we're gonna put crafting tables here because I like to have them scattered about. This is 0. We're going to go like that. We'll just do this and place one there. All right, so now we're gonna turn the corner, and we're gonna go towards. First thing we're gonna do is just run a rail like that, and then we're gonna go towards 0 for no good reason other than I know I want to get to the 0 area of the map. I don't know what's there. I just know that I want to be able to run tunnels this way and this way. So we have made it to 0. We haven't found anything interesting, just to be fair. We've always been in the crimson biome. So this is a pretty big crimson biome. And we've also not been in any sort of like structure. We have not seen any structures yet. And there's a little bit of glowstone that maybe you can see but yeah, there's just not been a lot of interesting stuff. So we're gonna keep building. I've had to go back for supplies once, and we're almost out of supplies again. So let's just keep going. Okay, we're back from an AFK session, and this pick I just bought for this purpose, it's broken. Anyway, I think we're gonna go back and place some more things in the Nether. Before we do that, we're gonna keep up on our iron because we don't want to get too much iron built up that it's difficult to manage. So what I do every once in a while is I jump in here, grab the poppies, stick the poppies in the composter, and come through and just trade away all the iron. I can buy one unbreaking pick. See, I netted positive emeralds, and then later I can come back and just run that pick in the cobblestone generator, waiting for it to break. I don't think we have a need for more lava, so I'm just going to do some cleanup because I am terrible about doing cleanup, and then we'll go back to the Nether. Well, now we're back at it. After the corner, I ended up just going in the positive direction. No particular reason, but just because it felt like a good idea. I am just going to keep building and see if we find something. I don't know how far I'm going to build in the positive direction. I've got a whole pile of supplies on me. My entire inventory is full of cobble ore and 2 stacks of spruce logs, so should go quite far. And now we can just keep building. So if I look straight up, there is a mushroom. That mushroom is actually useful. We can buy him from the wandering trader, so it's not like it is the only way to get it by finding him in the Nether, but they do help if I want to be able to build potions of weakness to get my villagers to be cheaper. So we'll keep an eye out. We also need those red ones, but I haven't seen a good opportunity for the red mushrooms yet. Oh, and then the other thing I do is every once in a while I will put in some rails so that way crafting tables so we can keep crafting as we go, and then they're just there forever because you never know when you're going to need a crafting table. Okay, some more lava wrangling. So we're going to try and convince this piece of lava to go fall off the edge without a full block of the path. How we're going to do that, I'm not exactly sure, but we're going to need a wall here for sure. And then let's place that, and that. And then let's try that. Now let's see, can I break that? No, I can't. Block there. And just for symmetry, I'm going to make another crafting table, and we'll place that crafting table here. And yes, I know that the overhead portion isn't symmetric. At least, here, let's break. All right, well, that was terrifying. It's great. Put a jump line in so that we don't lose all of our fences. Okay, now work our way back. The way we're going to do that is carefully. That is the scary thing about working in the Nether with lava, is it gets out of hand in an absolute hurry. So what we need to do is place that. Now all of that goes away. Okay. Now we can clean up and fix all of the fences we broke. Let's clean up this, all because I placed that in the wrong spot. All right, so now we'll place that wall there. And we have a little, so that's our new lava feature, so that way we don't get burned there. Anyway, we're back to building. So I decided that we were going to build out to 200, and then if I didn't see anything interesting, we'll choose a different direction. So now we have this road out to 200, and the other road is 169, the one that we're, no, 241, sorry, the one that we started on. So now we can go a different direction, and since we didn't see anything interesting here, we'll see if we can see something interesting in one of those other 2 directions. And if we do, then that's where we're going to build to. So let's see. We did positive, positive. We did negative. So we did positive on the X, or positive on the Z, negative on the X. Let's go positive or negative on the Z, just because that's the it's gonna be easier than fighting that lava thing. We're just gonna have to build with cobble for a bit, because I've got so much cobble still on me, and next time I'll bring more wood. So we're just gonna build like this. It'll still be relatively safe, it's just not as safe as if you have ropes up, or fences up, I guess. So we'll keep building like this. It's just not gonna have fences yet. Being top slabs probably is bothering people, just so that you are aware. Oh, look at there. There's a bastion, actually. That's kind of cool. I didn't see that until I turned around. The fact that those are top slabs is probably bothering people. In the Nether, everything is a cave spawn. And what I mean by that is that without a Nether ceiling, without the ceiling up there, we are not actually able to spawn any mobs. So it might seem silly, but those are pretty much spawn proof. And if we don't have the ability to spawn mobs, then, I mean, I don't technically need to put anything on top of them. It's only if there's a block that ends up above that something will spawn. So when you're building in Nether and Skyblock, you have to have, you have to cave your areas before they're actually going to be useful from a mob spawning perspective. And let's get over there. It is a bastion, which I'm excited to get some blackstone, but I really am hoping to get any biome that isn't a crimson biome or a nether fortress, because the bastions, where they're cool, they don't really do anything for me. Yes, there's piglin brutes in there, and they're only in there, and yes, I can get pig step from them, but there's no like special monsters or anything that actually helps me. So we're gonna go buy it. Maybe we can steal the gold from it eventually, but not gonna raid it right now, mainly because this bridge isn't safe yet. I need to have the rails to make it safe. Okay, we built out to the bastion. I'm not gonna go inside yet. I want to build the fences and get maybe a couple of boats so that I can be a little bit safer, because those guys will wreck me. I think if I remember right, and I may not be, the fact that there is a bastion remnant there pretty much means that there isn't going to be a fortress, because I don't know if this has changed, but it was, if the bastion remnant is there, it meant that there used to be a fortress in 1.14, and if there was a fortress there in 1.14, that pretty much means there isn't going to be one there anywhere near it in 1.19, 1.20, well, you know, whatever. It's just not going to have a fortress there. So we're going to build a different way when we come back, and we're going to bring some let's go get some wood. We'll finish off, make that place safe, just so we don't forget about it. And then we will come back and build in the positive X direction and hope for a fortress in that direction. Since the Nether has been kind of a disappointment, I had an idea to at least make it something interesting to sort of round out this episode. What we're going to do at 200 blocks, at each of the 200 blocks on each axis, which should be way more than enough that Minecraft doesn't try and cross-link the portals, I'm going to place another portal and just go through and see what is around. So that should be at 1600 blocks on every axis. We're not going to do it clearly on this axis because it will cross-link, but we'll do it on the, you know, positive X, positive Y, positive Z. So to do that, I need to get a little bit more obsidian, not a ton actually. I think I may have actually picked up enough just now to do it. As you are probably aware, this video has gone on longer than I thought it would. Anyway, we got to the Nether, we built around. Next time we're gonna go poke through and hopefully get to some place that I can rescue myself in the future, or something interesting, maybe find a brewing stand. You'll have to check that out next episode. Let's do the password comments again. Anyway, this time use Toasty. Thank you for watching all the way to the end. And if you use that, I will know that you did watch all the way to the end. Anyway, this is Mad Hatter, and I'll catch you next time. If you like the video, like the video. If you're not subscribed, do subscribe. And I will see you next time. Thanks. Bye.